Hey, I was just watching a healing video on Grace G. Hom, like the letter G and then HOM. She asked a question like during the healing, do you choose to live and thrive? And the first thing that popped into my head was the world that we're living in right now. So many people seem to have manifested situations that are against living and thriving. And they're not loving. They're fearful thoughts, fearful experiences or the possibility of fearful experiences. So ask yourself, like, where in your body, where in your life have you decided to not live and thrive, where you're just giving up, where you've given control to someone else, where you have connected into the mass consciousness and thought that you're a part of it, that you're all of it, as if your voice didn't matter, as if your energy didn't matter enough to you, but it matters to them, to support them in making fearful things, because you chose to not live and not thrive, so you gave your energy away. I ask yourself, and then state it out loud, repeatedly if you have to. Write it down on paper and put it everywhere. Write it on your skin, even if you can, even if you're just imagining doing it, or you're writing it in juice or something, or a lotion, and then you write it on your skin. I am choosing to live and thrive. And see how much stuff comes up that goes, but what about this? But what about that? From gender to money to health, all of it will change once you decide that you actually want to live and thrive. So any excuse you can come up with is irrelevant. Simply notice it and be aware of it. And consciously choose. And really feel it. Really feel that choice. What's going on in your world isn't a joke. Do you want to live and thrive, or do you just want to be a puppet? Even in your own life, in your day-to-day, are you thriving? Are you living? Are you blaming the past? Are you drugging yourself to look like or be like something that you already are if you would just change your thought pattern? Are you, holding grudges and lying or juggling or, hiding behind things and medicating this and self-medicating that, and just all the things you do to avoid you? Do any of those things line up with choosing to live and thrive? Or have you covered yourself in so much fakeness, from makeup to artificial foods and preservatives, that you simply can't see what's real anymore, so you stop trying? Which means you gave up on yourself. So at some point you chose to not live and thrive. And it was an easy choice made in a moment of despair, wasn't it? It's okay that you did. Everybody does it. But now you need to decide better. Because pointing the finger at the world isn't going to do anything. The world is giving you exactly what you wanted. And if you don't want what's being offered, or whatever, change the vibration of what you're putting out. Those choices, those options would not be presented to you if you weren't in a vibrational match to those things. You can't go to an ice cream shop and want a steak sandwich. And no one's going to offer you a salad in an ice cream shop, unless it's a freaking massive buffet. So you're being offered something that you don't want. Why are you in the shop that's offering these things? Why did you tell the universe this is what you wanted? because you didn't want to live. You didn't want to try. Make peace with yourself. And those of you like me that thought, this is the last life that we're going to live, that's a total bullshit lie for people that want less people to reincarnate here. There's infinity to experience. Infinitely. So don't let people tell you that this is the end, or that, people have to, some people are done with their lessons and their classes here. Like, no, you can incarnate here even if you don't have lessons or things you want to learn. You can incarnate here just because you want to. Choose to live and thrive. Grr.